And welcome to Holly's Racing Fantasy. This is your hotspot for weekly NASCAR Cup Series race recaps, latest news, and of course, fantasy picks for the upcoming race. And now, here's your host and the voice of Holly's Racing Fantasy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
7 o'clock in the big city, and you are here with HRF.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. You look good tonight.
Thanks. You know what? I tried to be a little more presentable.
Yep.
I'm trying different looks, you know?
Yeah, I like it.
Thanks. I like it too. I've decided I'm not going to wash my hair on race day anymore because it goes too flat. So this is, next day.
Oh, next day. I see.
What do you think, John? Was that a good race in Michigan or what?
Yeah, it actually was a good race this week.
It was very, very good. Enjoyed that race.
Yes, I did too.
It was a fun race.
Yeah, totally.
So before we get into it, let's say congratulations to the race winner,
Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin, who is now a father of 3. 51 minutes ago, they announced that he will not be racing in Mexico. He'll see you at Pocono.
Yep.
Because he's going to stay around and,
be a daddy.
Do the family. I hope he really does.
Yeah.
I hope he changes.
He probably doesn't.
He's probably like, I'm going to go golfing and just call me if anything.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. He probably will. I hope he's changing poop diapers and stuff.
They're going to have a camera on the baby while he's on the golf course. So he can
keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless. But congratulations to Jordan and the rest of the Hamlins. And, everybody is healthy and happy.
Absolutely.
So that's fantastic. Good for them. Boy, having a baby at that age. Can you imagine?
I can't imagine.
God, I had my baby when I was 31, and that was old, man. That was too old.
That was, yeah.
I too old.
Yep.
Honest to God, anybody who can does it, anybody who can does it,
anybody who can do, but anybody having a baby, you sound like a mush mouth. There.
I do. I know.
From Fat Albert.
Right? Oh my gosh! Stop. That's Gen X.
Yeah, we can't.
Come on, Fat Albert. No,
come on, man.
That was like the best show.
You be blocking the sun. You're like a circus tent.
Now, hey, that's not very nice.
That's not cool.
That's not cool.
I love it.
I know.
You like school in the summertime?
No class.
Okay, so we're shameless plug.
Yep.
Buy me a coffee.
Buy me a cappuccino.
I forgot to put my magnet up.
Oh, that's okay.
Cool magnet, $10, free shipping.
Yep.
Do what you can.
Do what you can.
Want. It's up,
do
up
what
to
you
you.
gotta do.
I'm going to open this up and run down the race winners for Michigan International Speedway.
The winners and losers?
The winners and losers, and we'll talk a little bit more about it.
That sounds good.
So my brilliant pick was Denny Hamlin. Well, one of my brilliant picks was Denny Hamlin this week. So I'm like, clang, lang, 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 hooray, hooray, hooray for me.
Hooray.
Denny Hamlin was the winner.
He was.
Chris Buescher, one of my bolds, clang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang, he came in second place.
Yes.
Ty Gibbs, another bold, clang-a-lang-a-lang-a-lang, came in third. Bubba Wallace, who I actually thought of putting in my picks, but I didn't want to jinx him. And it's a good thing I didn't because he came in fourth.
Yeah.
Kyle Larson, also another one of my brilliants, came in fifth.
Wow, you just keep
it's fun.
Kang-a-lang-a-lang.
It's fun.
Yeah,
Ross
like
Chastain was sixth. Zane Smith came in seventh. Kyle Busch, clang-a-lang-a-lang, was eighth. And Ryan Preece was ninth. And Brad Keselowski, clang-a-lang-a-lang. I did good this week.
You actually did very good.
Brad Keselowski came in 10th.
Nice.
The only person that I missed was Carson Hocevar, who blew a tire with 18 laps. With 18 laps to go, he blew a tire, and that was it.
Yeah.
Which is sad because, boy, this guy's getting so close, but something happens.
It was lucky it was a tire. No, I think, him and Ricky, they made up. Like, they talked, so that was good. At least he didn't have to worry about him.
They did.
Throwing him up the track or anything at 200 miles an hour.
Right. I'm sure it will be, I'm sure they will keep talking.
Yeah.
So that's it for the rundown.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really too much. I mean, Hamlin put on a clinic, man. I mean, just
he did.
Managing and
he did.
What was fun was seeing the Hamlin Willie Byron there, that cat and mouse game.
That was a lot of fun.
That was pretty cool.
It was.
That's in some of my
and
notes
Willie Byron ran out of gas.
He did.
Man, it was like just all those fun things like Scott mentioned on the Facebook page. All those fun things came into play.
It's like getting gas in the 70s. It's like trying to go on a trip in the 70s. Ain't got no gas.
That's right.
Remember, was it the gas shortage?
That's right.
Sorry. That's
the gas shortage.
totally lame.
That's all right. You know what? The people know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about Tara, one of our watchers.
Yeah.
She was at the Michigan race this week.
Yeah, she was.
So I asked her some questions, and she said that she had the best time.
Oh, that's awesome.
She said, let me open this a little bit more. She said it was amazing.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, it was just as fun to watch in person, apparently, as it was for us to watch at home. She said it was constant entertainment. She did mention, which I was going to talk about, how Bowman went headfirst into the wall.
Oh, wow.
Remember Cindric and Custer? And she was like glad that Bowman was all right because she was there to like watch it. And she said the reaction at the track was intense when he hit that wall. I can imagine.
I could totally imagine.
Right?
That'd be crazy.
They got rained out 2 years in a row. She had wonderful weather.
Wow.
Of course, she was bummed out to see bad luck from Blaney.
Yeah.
And she said she was always happy to see Hamlin win.
Yeah.
Because she likes it when he trolls the haters a bit.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yep, I know. And I asked her, I said, okay, here's the question that everyone's going to want to know the answer to. Tara, did you boo Hamlin or did you cheer?
Yeah.
And she said, I cheered so loud.
Oh, good for you, Tara.
Good for Tara. Yay.
Excellent. That's awesome.
I know. She says it makes her laugh how mad people get when he wins.
Oh, yeah.
I bet that would be so much fun to be in person.
You know what, though?
In that crowd.
I got to tell you something, though.
Yeah.
When he's gonna do his thing, there's a smirk on his face. He's so jokey. He's so razzing the crowd. I mean, it's such good fun. It's what NASCAR needs.
It's true.
You know,
it really is what
since
NASCAR.
Kyle Busch can't do it anymore.
But
and here's the pitch.
And the pitch. But
I know. Come on, Kyle.
Yeah, I know. So, but that going back to that Bowman hit, man. That he said that was the hardest hit.
Yes.
Hardest hit.
Yeah, and he's racing. He's okay. He's going to race in Mexico.
I'm surprised because
I know
that kind of puts him. He's kind of delicate a little bit. He's like me.
I thought so too.
Well, not as bad as me, but he's been in a couple situations where
right. Anxiety has gotten the best of him.
And
he
things
had to race through it. Yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
So, So Ryan Truex is going to race for Denny in Mexico.
Right.
So if anybody has Denny Hamlin on their team, they better pick a backup. That would be you, John. So you got to pick somebody else. And don't pick Denny Hamlin for the win this week.
Yeah.
Because, he's not going to be there. Unless you think Ryan Truex is going to have an amazing qualifying. I mean, he did run some races in Xfinity last year.
Yeah.
And he ran the Daytona. Mm-hmm. So I don't know where he placed, but I don't.
I'll bet you if Carl Edwards wasn't broadcasting, maybe he'd jump in.
I wonder. No, I don't know. No. I thought that Ryan won a race last year.
Okay.
Because he is Martin Truex's brother.
Yeah.
And I thought that everybody was, happy about that last year, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
I have no way to really.
No way to really know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So where are the standings? I wanted to run those down real quick, see if we got anything. Here are the points and for the standings for the Cup Series playoffs. If if the series were to end today and the playoffs were to start, the top 16 get to race for the championship, where everybody else still races, but they don't get to race for the championship.
Yep.
Okay, and this is interesting. Okay, of course, William Byron is first, Kyle Larson is second, Denny is third, Christopher Bell is fourth, Chase Elliott is fifth, Tyler Reddick sixth, Ryan Blaney seventh, Ross Chastain is eighth, Logano is ninth. Bubba Wallace is 10th. Chase Briscoe is 11th. Chris Buescher has moved up to 12th. Alex Bowman has moved down to 13th. Ryan Preece has moved up to 14th. Kyle Busch holds steady at 15. Austin Cindric moves all the way down to 16th.
Wow.
Austin Cindric has a win, and he is in the 16th position.
That is why you got to keep racing.
Exactly.
Yep.
Josh Berry is up on the cut line. He moved up 3 spots, and he now holds the 17. So Josh Berry and Carson Hocevar, and even AJ Allmendinger, they're all kind of on the bubble.
Okay.
They're 17, 18, 19, so it's going to be a battle.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's really, I don't know. I mean, I know we still got a ways to go. But
well, yeah, but now we got road courses coming up. And that's where the rubber is going to meet the road.
The rubber's going to meet the rubber where the tire was on, and then it's going to all happen.
It's going to all come together.
It's true, though, because everyone could, how fast, everyone's riding the circle, doing
passing,
whoop-de-doo,
bumping,
whoop-de-doo, doing their
grumping.
thing. But let's see how good you are.
Let's see how the road tracks is a whole new animal. You get whole new people.
It's a whole new monster cat thing.
Yes. So that is going to be exciting. I'm excited to see this race this weekend.
Yeah, me too.
I can't wait to see who does what and if the usual suspects will be around.
Yeah.
Gotta wonder.
I wonder. But
Now,
qualifying will be interesting too.
Qualifying will be interesting. What kind of notes do you have, John?
From the race?
Yeah. Do you have any other notes for the race? Do you want to move on to talking about?
No, I think for that, pretty much it.
Okay.
No, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think we can move on to some news. If
All right,
you
a little
want.
bit of news. I mean, not that there's much news,
Not a lot,
but it's
talk
not.
a little
It's,
bit.
Yeah,
go ahead, man.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Now, I already did mention Jordan Fish had the baby, and CN Pocono. I mentioned all that.
Yep.
So let's talk a little bit about Mexico. What were you saying about the haulers, John?
That they all left. They said that they were all leaving at the same time
Yes,
after the race.
I know.
So I thought that was quite interesting. That I thought like maybe teams just. I mean, obviously the drivers have their own agendas
Right.
and their own, but I didn't know if that was a constant thing. Like, do the haulers always leave together? All the teams, do they travel like that, or do they?
Good thought.
Was it just we're going to Mexico and we're crossing the border and all these things? We want to make sure we're all together and hit it at the
Maybe.
same time. Who knows? You know.
Maybe that's an interesting thought.
But it just crossed my mind as interesting.
It is. Now, some drivers went down early because this is high altitude.
Yes.
Like in my mind, in my
You
feeble,
think you're going down.
Right, my feeble little mind's like going down south, so you're going down to the sea,
You're going downhill.
Right, but it's
Right.
actually high altitude.
Okay.
So some drivers left early so they can get used to it.
Yeah.
And some drivers are like, we'll leave today. Today being Thursday.
Right.
So I don't know how that's going to go, but I know that I was listening to Chris Boucher on Sirius XM yesterday, and he was talking about how he's been extra hydrating, just really, taking care of his body and getting his physicality up for this race.
You really have to.
Yes, he says,
mean,
and he says
he's
he's been coached by some like veterans and by some current drivers, talking about what to do. And I thought it was really interesting because the host was like, "Well, who's coaching you?" And he said a few names that I'm not too familiar with. I'm sure people like.
Well, he did mention one legend.
Right, but I'm not there yet. That I'm not too familiar with. I'm sure Scott knows everybody. If I remembered who it was, Scott would be like, "Oh yeah, I know."
Yeah.
But yes, tell them who I said that he mentioned, who has really been instrumental in helping prepare him for this race.
Joey Foot.
Sarcastic, Joey Hand.
Joey Hand.
Which we always.
I got it mixed up. I'm sorry.
You did not. You knew.
Yeah, I knew.
But yeah, Joey Hand has been helping Chris Boucher get ready for the race. I know. Interesting.
That's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any different drivers in the entry list. I usually look at that, and I didn't. I'm going to roll that down. But I don't know who left early and who didn't.
Right.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. It's a tough race. Let's just put it that way.
It's
Between the
gotta be a
altitude,
tough- right.
the water, don't drink the water.
Don't drink the water. Don't
the
have an
food.
ice cube. Like, what happens if you accidentally? Catherine Legg is going to be racing.
Oh.
Because she does road courses.
There you
So I'm
go.
glad I looked at the, the thing. Of course, she's going to have the Elf Cosmetics car, and she's racing for Live Fast Motorsports.
Okay.
Other than that, it's all the usual suspects.
Hey,
So this will be really interesting.
that'd be a good race.
It will be good. I like road courses. I do. I know
And
they
it'll
can be a
fun
little
that
bit
it's
boring.
on Prime too.
Yes. Now, can I talk about the shape, or are you going to talk about the shape, or can I talk about that?
No, go about
home
the shape
stretch?
because I don't have a lot of shape in my track talk. Do you want to go to track talk and look at that a little bit now?
I don't know. Or we could
Wait a
wait.
minute. Wait a second. Any
We
other
could
news?
wait.
Is that all the news? Is it just,
Kevin Harvick's daughter Piper got her first seat pour today,
wow.
meaning they're getting
Yeah.
her racing seat ready.
Yeah.
Well, and Keenan's like watching and helping them. So she's going to be, racing, which I think is very interesting because I've been waiting for somebody to have their daughter get behind the wheel. Leave it to Happy Harvick
Yeah.
to get his daughter there, you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So that is going to be fun. I always hope that maybe Taylor Hamlin would get,
Yeah.
because she seems like she'd be a force.
She seemed like,
a force to be reckoned with on the track.
Oh, yeah.
I will tell you that, but
Oh, yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah.
So the track, all right, the track layout. I'm just trying to find it. It has 15 turns.
Wow.
And it is the second longest straightaway on the Cup Series schedule from turn 15 back to 1.
Wow.
Long. It's 3,937 feet from turn 15 to turn 1. And I'll tell you, so like 1 to 2 is like, bah, 2 to 3 is like, eh.
Yeah.
And then it's a little bit longer, 3 to 4, and then
Yeah.
it's like, woo-wee.
Then hang on.
I'm telling you, turn 12 is a hairpin.
Yeah.
That's tight. Crazy. I'll share that on the Facebook page.
Okay.
I'll share it on the Facebook page later.
Okay.
But it is an interesting, I'm intrigued, man.
You're intrigued.
I am.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, tell me.
Let's do one. You're talking about the track. Let's just do it.
Let's
show
do
the track.
John, tell us about the track.
You're telling the show off. Let me
John
tell you
has
about
such
this.
a cool write-up, too.
Yeah, here we go.
Tell us all about it, babe.
All right, the weather's going to be 73 degrees, humidity 57%, wind 5 miles per hour, light rain. But we all know how that goes. This says rain every week and it never rains. So we're at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, where legends roar. The Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez in Mexico City isn't just a racetrack, it's a monument to speed and sacrifice. Named for racing brothers Ricardo and Pedro Rodriguez, both tragically lost to the sport. This 2.674 mile circuit pulses with history. Since 2015, the track has echoed with the scream of Formula One engines as the Mexico City Grand Prix. But F1 is just one chapter here. This government-owned facility is a bustling hub for the upcoming NASCAR Cup Series race. It has seen its share of thrilling NASCAR Xfinity Series action with past wins by Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, Juan Pablo Montoya, and Kyle Busch. The A1 Grand Prix also brought international talents to its turns. The Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez is where racing legends are born and the spirit of competition truly lives.
I love it.
Yeah, that's my...
Nice write-up, buddy.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, it's not.
I couldn't read parts of it here, and I don't know.
That's okay. Well, how's your new glasses? John got contacts.
I got contacts, and I'm wearing readers.
And he's wearing readers.
I can actually see.
And he can actually see.
But actually, you know what? I'm a little nauseous.
What?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, right now. Like, I think because it's like I'm so used to like seeing blur, not seeing, and like everything's like so clear to me now.
You mean like that seasick nausea, like that nauseous where it's like...
Yeah, and I had them in all day too. You know, it's like they say you can only wear so many.
When you start wearing them again.
Yeah, and I've been wearing my readers because I can see great distance, but not so great up front.
Wow, so it's giving you that vertigo. Well,
A little
like
bit
a
of vertigo. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm all right. I mean,
All right.
I might just take.
John's used to nausea.
I'm used to it.
That's your secret.
I got a mint in my mouth right now.
Like when when Bruce Banner says, "That's my secret. I'm always angry." That's John.
That's me.
That's his secret. He's always nauseous.
I'm always angry, nauseous, and gassy.
You're not always angry.
No.
You're just always nauseous and
I
gassy.
used to be always angry.
Yes, you did. Well, sometimes. Depends on the occasion.
It depends.
So as you mentioned, the current drivers who ran at this track, and that was an Xfinity. That was Truex. No, he's not a current driver. So it's just Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch are the only Cup Series drivers who have run at this track. And that was like in 2005, 2007.
Yeah.
But they both won. But I wouldn't be counting on either. I mean, I don't know. Kyle Busch, who knows?
You
He could surprise you.
Yeah, you never know.
Do you want to go to who you like and why?
Yeah.
I'd like to do that.
I say we do it.
I say let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Who do you like and why? Who do you like and why? We want to know who you're picking, so you better get to thinking. Who do you like and why? Who do you like and like and who do you like and like and who do you like and like and like and like and like?
Okie badokie, Smokey.
All right.
Let's go to Tara.
Let's hear it, Tara.
Tara says Daniel Suarez.
Ooh, I like it.
I didn't copy the why. I'm gonna have to go back to the Facebook page. But you know what? I think a lot of people think Suarez is like a hero. I mean, they love him.
Oh my God, he's like Elvis.
He is like Elvis.
How you doing, man? All right.
Right. How you doing, man? You know, he's that's
Rocky Road.
right.
I love him. He's
you
cool.
know, and she says she has no idea for this track, and she think it would be incredible for him to win in his home
That'd
country.
be really cool.
It really would. But yeah, they love him.
Is he a good road course winner too, racer?
Metse.
Okay.
You know, enough.
I mean, history-wise,
enough.
yeah.
Enough. You know,
Okay.
enough to where I think that's a quite a possibility.
Okay.
Rose also says Daniel Suarez.
Ooh, Rose.
Yes, she did. She says Rose's reason is she goes stereotypically Daniel Suarez, and you never know. He may be trying as hard as he can to do it.
Yes.
She says that some predictions say Ryan Blaney, but she's going with Daniel S. And Scott.
Scotty boy.
After we boiled it down, he says the sentimental favorite this week is Daniel Suarez. So I think we're
Yeah.
all agreeing on that.
Yeah.
But overall, he's going with SVG.
I like that pick.
Shane Van Gisbergen.
We know how Shane is on these tracks.
I know.
Chicago,
It's
here.
crazy.
He's
Exactly.
crazy good.
He really is. And it's really
Yeah.
time
Yes.
to get out here.
Don't pound your desk. Your camera is shaking.
Shut up, really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to make a point.
I told you not to touch the desk.
You said don't set my cup down hard by
Well-
the microphone.
Well, you don't pound. It's all connected.
It's all connected. New York.
See what I have to deal with,
telephone.
folks?
You love it. You love it. You know
I do.
what? Do you remember that song? What isn't
No.
that? We're all connected. New York telephone.
I don't know if I remember
We're
that one.
all connected. New York telephone. No, you don't remember that?
I don't remember that one. Was it on PIX or something?
Yes.
Oh.
You were a PIXer and you know
Yeah,
it.
but I don't know if I, you know what? I'm
You
losing
know
my
what?
memory.
If I showed you, we'll look up an old commercial on YouTube. You'd remember if you saw it, I think. So, you know. All right. What do you think? So,
Yeah.
you know, I guess we might as well go to my picks.
Your picks are coming up next.
and then we'll wrap up.
Sounds good.
Because we're trying to keep it we're trying to keep it 7:30. Because we think with a shorter show, we'll get more views. Hey, last week we got 77 views. Are we rolling right into it?
Yeah, rolling.
Okay.
You talked right through it, so
I didn't know I was supposed to wait.
I don't know.
All right.
You usually do, but
Okay, so how do you pronounce this, John? The Autodromo Hermanos
Yeah.
Rodriguez.
it is the
Viva.
Autodromo.
Yeah.
Say it, Autodromo
Autodromo
Hermanos
Brothers,
right?
right?
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
The Rodriguez brothers.
And it's the Viva Mexico 250.
Yes, it is.
So it's going to be a little different this week because we're on the road. And don't forget, even if it rains, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. They race.
They race. They got the windshield wipers. So at least we don't have to worry about that.
Yep.
First up is the obvious. That's Shane Van Gisbergen.
Yeah.
Come on. Let the road courses begin.
Let it begin.
You know, he's been waiting for him. You know that's right.
Yep.
He has the knowledge, the talent, and the all-out oomph.
He was born on a road track.
He was born in the middle of a road track.
He was born, his mom gave birth, and he was out crawling the road track,
Yep.
doing the lap.
Exactly.
That's how good this guy is, all right?
Hey, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to fast track his way in
I agree.
to the playoffs.
I'm
this
liking that.
Weekend. Me
Yes.
too. I mean, if he doesn't win, it's going to be a heartbreaker. He's going
Oh,
to
yeah.
he's going to be right up there though.
Oh, yeah, no, he's...
He
Yep.
is. Chris Boucher.
Ooh,
Chris
the
Boucher is a
Bushman.
good road course driver.
Yeah.
And I think he's been waiting to get to a race like this to get a win. He sounded super pumped on the radio.
That's cool.
He's got a lot of confidence in his team and himself this weekend. He's been conditioning himself. And you know what? He likes rainy conditions too. So all the more better if it does.
Yeah.
So keep an eye on the 17
I like
and
that.
to get his first 2025 win.
Okay.
And then last but not least, you know, going a little traditional with Christopher Bell.
Okay.
Been a hot minute since we've heard from the driver of the 20 car.
Yeah.
And I think that changes this weekend.
Okay.
Because Christopher Bell is good on road courses.
Yeah.
You know, we
I
forget
remember
about
that.
that. And he has a fun opportunity to have a really good finish here on Sunday.
Nice.
Okay, we're going to move on to the bolds.
Okay.
You can't have a road course without saying the dinger.
Oh.
AJ Allmendinger
I'll have a Milky Way and the Dinger.
and a dinger bar.
A Dinger bar.
Oh, man.
He's good here.
The dinger knows his way around a road course. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. That's for sure. And I think he has a good chance to beat some of the usual suspects that we're used to seeing on the oval.
Right.
You know, I think he has a good chance. I'm looking forward to see what the 17 can do down south. And I mean way down south.
Ooh.
Way down south, but way up the hill.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
Never knew how much a muddy water meant to me. Next up, Tyler Reddick. Now, I have bold for Reddick instead of a brilliant because I think he still needs a little kick in the arse
Okay.
to get going.
He does.
So I'm not all in on him, even though his numbers on road courses are fantastic.
Right.
But we'll see.
We'll see.
Don't sleep on him though. If you need to pick him, pick him.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I have to go with the fan favorite, Daniel Suarez.
Yeah.
Because people get different. There's different goals and different mindsets and different.
You're pumped up for it. You're really excited for it.
Yes.
Like your hometowns, your home,
Yes.
country, no matter what your track race.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He may or may not win it, but I think he's going to run hard and fast in his home country. And the pride and love is going to be enough to get him into the top 5.
All right.
And then I'm going to go honorable mention. I really wrestled with this for a while because I thought, Alex Bowman he's good at road courses too.
Right.
But I think I'm going to go Chase Elliott.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong. This one was up in the air.
Okay.
But I think he might be the Hendrick Motorsport driver to watch this weekend.
Oh. He could be.
Or it could be Bowman. But then, hopefully Bowman's feeling okay. But, but it doesn't matter. I guess he is. He's all right,
okay.
I guess,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. So let me run that down for you one more time.
All right.
My brilliant picks are Shane Van Gisbergen, Chris Buescher, and Christopher Bell. Bold picks are AJ Allmendinger, Tyler Reddick, and Daniel Suarez, with my honorable mention being Chase Elliott. Those are my NASCAR Cup Series picks for the Viva Mexico 250 at Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez in Mexico City. And I'm sticking to them. So, after Mexico City, we go to Pocono. They got to drive all the way from Mexico up to Pennsylvania.
They got to go all the way to Pennsylvania, and then each driver gets a room in one of those champagne glasses.
Oh, stop.
At the Mount Terry Lodge.
You're terrible. I just knocked on the desk again, didn't I?
Yeah, it's okay.
But I don't think it shook my camera. Yeah. Is that still around?
I think so.
We always said we were going to go to one of those champagne glass rooms, and we never did.
We never did.
Because we were like, I don't know why.
There'd probably be an injury or an ambulance there or something. That's why. Probably. I was trying to get into the champagne glass. I fell off the ladder because they were like huge, weren't they?
They were. They were like on the second. You had to go up the
second floor,
yeah.
I'll see if I can find a picture for next week.
Oh, that'd be funny.
For the Pocono.
But some of those rooms, they had a private, like a little swimming pool in your.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, they did. They were
wild.
Yeah.
Now that I'm old, I want to go.
Yeah.
Like I was young and I was like, let's go up to Niagara Falls and we can hike the falls. Remember?
Yeah.
We used to do that. That's where John and I, that was our place to go. We used to go to the Canadian side and go to the Niagara Falls. Before we had a child.
Who?
Yeesh. And we would walk from like miles.
Yeah.
Miles.
Yeah.
Like I can't even believe.
Now I can't go get the mail.
Yeah. Now I'm walking around the backyard today in this humidity and I'm like, oh my God, 11
You weren't
minutes.
walking, you were swimming.
It was like swimming, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me give you guys the schedule for the weekend. Okay, because Xfinity is here and the Cup is here.
Yes.
We've got no Craftsman Truck Series till the 20th.
Right.
So here we go. Qualifying and practice is tomorrow morning at 11 a.m.
Okay.
for the Cup. No. That's for the Mexico Series. Hold on. There is the Mexico Series.
Today is Thursday, just remember.
Today is Thursday. Okay, yes. There's the Mexico Series is running too. Okay, so there's the Cup, the Xfinity, and the Mexico Series.
Uh-huh.
Qualifying for the Mexico Series is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, not on TV.
Oh.
First practice for the Cup is at 1:05 p.m. That's on Prime.
Right.
First practice for Xfinity is at 2:05 p.m. That's on the CW app.
Ah.
Second practice for the Cup is at 3 p.m. on Prime. So you're getting your practice. You're getting all your practices on Prime.
Ah.
Second practice for Xfinity is at 3:30 p.m. on the CW app.
Okay.
And the Mexico Series, the Ricardo Rodriguez 120, is at 4:30 p.m. But that's only on MRN, so you can't really watch it unless you have MRN.
Yeah.
Saturday, we have the Xfinity qualifying at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the CW app. We have qualifying for the Cup Series This is what everybody's interested in anyway. I don't know why I run down everything else. Qualifying for the Cup Series is at noon Eastern on Prime on Saturday. Okay. Then they have the Pedro Rodriguez 100 for the Mexico Series. That's at 1:45 p.m. on Saturday. And for Xfinity, it's the Chilango 150 at 4:30 p.m. on the CW. So if you want to watch the Xfinity, get a little idea what this looks like, the Chilango 150 at 4:30 p.m.
I wonder if any of the big guns are racing Xfinity for a little more experience.
Good question.
I mean, I'm not throwing you on the spot. I'm just curious.
Good question. I don't think I have an entry. Well, I will look after I run down Sunday.
Sunday.
Which that's just the Viva Mexico 250 on Prime at 3 p.m.
Wow.
At 3 p.m. Let me see the entry list for...
Viva Mexico.
I think that's just the... Wait. Let's see the Xfinity. Okay, here we go. The usual suspects.
Justin Allgaier will win anyways.
Jesse Love, Greta Burr, Allgaier, Sammy Smith. Oh, Daniel Suarez is running the Xfinity for Junior Motorsports.
Ah.
Ooh, he could win that.
He could.
He could win the Xfinity. Josh Bilicki, Williams, Ty Gibbs is also running the Xfinity.
That youngin' can do it.
Christopher Bell is running the Xfinity.
Well, there you go.
Yes, the usual. Yeah, Austin.
So they're a good thing they're
Austin
on your list
Green.
here.
Yeah. Brendan Poole, the usual. Taylor. There's a lot of Connor Zilich. Andre Perez de Lara.
Oh.
He is from Mexico City, and he is running with DGM Racing X at Jim. I'm not sure what that is. But and Matt DiBenedetto is running, but he's, usually.
They come to Benedetto.
Too much. I don't know what they say. So Daniel Suarez, Ty Gibbs, and Christopher Bell. Interesting.
Yeah.
I might have to watch the Xfinity.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? It's early enough so I won't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else? Okay, tell everybody about your better experience at My Eye Doctor this year.
Oh, I had a good experience at My Eye Doctor.
We did. Jim was there, but we didn't get him.
Jim was there.
Remember last year at this time, we complained about Jim, and John wrote a Google review on him.
He got like 8,000 people.
Yes. Was it really?
It was huge. It's like 8,000 people, I swear.
It's hilarious.
Or 7. It was like 7,000 something. But I got Andrea this time. She's
Andrea
very, very
is
nice.
A darling.
There was
She's
no
wonderful.
pressure.
No.
Nothing.
No. So I got her the next day because I had my eye exam. So I'm going to finally get some new computer glasses.
Yeah.
Because these are like driving me nuts.
So we'll try to present you like the right numbers and news and stuff so we can finally see.
Yeah, exactly. We can finally see.
I can see.
My God.
My Lord.
So
there's an angel over there.
What you do is you have to write a nice review.
Yeah.
Everybody writes bad reviews.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody goes on and writes nice reviews.
Right, we're all mad. I'm going to go on there and write a bad review. But when it's something nice, you're like, I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll do it. Then you never do it.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to go on and write one about my dentist.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Me too. Which we really should.
I know. She's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what else is going on?
I don't know. Not much. It's humid as HELL in North Carolina now. We had a really beautiful spring.
Yep.
We really did. We lucked out. I mean, it was hot, but it was like it got cool at night, so you can open your windows. This is the time of year that makes John hotgry.
Hotgry, as we did. It was a new word from last year.
The word from last year. You get angry, and I'm angry because it's like the air conditioner has to run all the time, and you're freezing, but you're hot. I have to go outside to warm up.
Yes.
Because if you boot the air conditioner up too much, then it gets too hot in here.
You can't win.
And you got a billion electronics, so you can't win.
You can't win.
But I think my tomatoes are liking it.
Yeah.
And I think the cucumbers are starting to really like it.
Yeah.
And my lemon tree is loving it.
A nice lemon tree.
But you have to mow the lawn all the time because now it's raining.
We mowed the lawn
it's like
Monday
Florida
night.
Here.
Tonight's Thursday and it needs to be mowed.
Every
I'm not even
day
joking.
it rains for 2
It's been
hours.
3 days and it
then
needs
it's
to be mowed.
sunny. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do. We have to mow the lawn
a
lot. But we have a really nice, easy lawnmower. So
yeah.
That's helpful.
We won't name drop, but Ego.
Yeah. Recommend. Highly
Battery.
recommend.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend.
So, and it's Father's Day weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Father's Day, John.
Well, thank you.
I know. You're welcome. We're gonna
Live to see another one.
We're gonna. Well, yeah. Thank God. Thank God. Last year we didn't get to celebrate as much because everything was so confusing.
Yeah.
So this year we're going to have a nice weekend. I decree it.
I was constipated on like oxy pills.
Yeah.
So that was my Father's Day.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. I'm happy and I hurt and I can't poop.
And I don't know if I will live.
I don't know if I'm going to live.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody, if you or someone you know has a gambling addiction would like help, call 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER. But anyway, so a happy Father's Day to all of the fathers out there. Everybody who is a father.
Your pops.
And happy Father's Day to my father.
And
He's the only father that's left between us.
Uncle Justin.
And Uncle Justin, my brother-in-law, is a father. Happy
Of
Father's
2.
Day. Father of 2. Happy Father's Day to our friend Paul. He is a father of a grown daughter. Who else do I know for sure that watches or listens that is a male? If my brother is listening, happy Father's Day to Derek.
Yes.
But I'm not sure who. I'm like slouching today.
I'm a little slouchy too. But
what is that?
yeah, it's one of our relaxed mid-season shows.
It is, yeah.
It's a little more laid back. We hear, it's like
I think I was doing the shows by myself this time last year, though.
Yeah.
I was doing it because remember NASCAR had the 3 weeks off for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Which was during half of your recovery.
Yeah.
So for this time last year, it was just me solo, trying not to throw up or crap myself because of everything that was going on.
Yeah.
So it's make it through a year.
Yep.
What a difference a year makes.
What a difference a year makes.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Anything
I
else
guess
now?
we're
that's it.
We're going and
We're going.
I think we got it.
I think we got the show in.
I think we do have the show on. I
All
heard
right.
that there's a new COVID variant out. It's
Okay.
called the Nimbus variant.
That sounds like something from Star Trek.
And it's the most highly transmittable one yet. And the main symptom is razor blade throat. Yeah, I want that.
Yeah, I got it. Wait, hold on.
You know what?
My throat hurts.
Razor blades.
Feels like razors.
So I'm going to tell everybody to wash your hands, but I'm also going to say,
Wipe your throat.
get a swab in there.
Swab your throat.
Lord, just, what? Pray for protection, Lord Jesus. Have a hand on all my listeners.
Yep.
Because it's a crazy world.
Yep.
So
All right.
I think we're ready to go.
We're ready to roll on.
And I'm going to tell you all to wash your hands.
Gotta
but
wash your
also,
hands.
enjoy the week. Happy
Yeah.
Father's Day.
Absolutely.
Do something fun. Even if
Yeah.
you're not a dad, if you're a dog dad or a cat dad,
Yeah.
good for you. You're taking care of them.
If you're a cat
animals.
dad, you need to call me. We need to have words.
Very funny.
Meow.
Okay, so
right.
here's how we go. We
Here's how we
go,
go.
stay healthy,
Stay healthy.
stay safe,
Stay safe.
and race on.
And race on.